Hi guys, my name is Deepak Hurge and today date is 17 April 2024 and today we discuss about the type of constructor in a Java. So we know that the constructor and the constructor is a special type of method. So when constructor is called, so basically when the class object created at the time the constructor is called automatically by the compiler and so constructor basically is a special type of method. So in technical words, so we can say that the constructor is a special type of method. It is called when it is called when object is created. Okay, when initialize sorry when it is called when initialize the object. So at the time it's at the time it's a automatic called and constructor there is a rules we can make a constructor. There is two rules like when we create a constructor must have same name as a class name, and another is that constructor does not have any return times. So like void. Okay, void means it does not return anything. Okay, so there is a rule. And when if you want when you create a constructor, so there is a default constructor. If your class you cannot create any constructor, so compiler will automatically create a default constructor. So every class has a default constructor. So each class have only one constructor are available. So that's the and constructor the constructor is called the purpose the main the main purpose of constructor is to initialize the object. And when we there is a two type of constructor. First one is a no argument constructor, and another is a parameter constructor. So in no argument constructor, there is a we can say that default constructor also. So there is a no parameter. So if you want to create constructor, also the JVM also to create a default constructor implicitly. So we does not create any constructor. And another thing is that parameter constructor. So basically, parameter constructor, why we use parameter constructor? There is a main reason why parameter constructor we use. Basically, when we create a parameter constructor, so parameter constructor the different we can pass the different parameters. So we can pass different parameter and create many parameters. So and basically the parameter constructor it is used to initialize object. When you any the value assign the value, so we can differentiate is distinct unique, we can say that. And we can pass as same we can pass value as a same when we create a field, we can pass same as a. So there is a two keyword at the time we have to use. First one is this keyword. Basically this keyword is initialize basically this keyword it is used to initialize the object of a current class, current reference of object. Okay, when a field are same, if you want to assign the same same name, so we can use so there is different local so in constructor local variable and instant variable, so we can differentiate both them. So we have to use this keyword. And and this keyword in constructor there is a we can use only one this or super. So at a time we have to use only one in a one constructor. And super keyword basically is to call another constructor, and we can call another default constructor also, we can call another field another constructor. Okay, using super keyword. And in constructor there is a only one super keyword, we cannot use both of in one constructor. Okay, and another is thing that the constructor basically constructor cannot static, final, and abstract, and synchronizer. Constructor does not have static, because there is a reason. Constructor static means does not, we cannot create an object of static variable, static class. So that's the reason. And constructor need to create an object. So we cannot make a constructor as a static. Okay. And another thing is that abstract class. Okay, in abstract class we can, in abstract class it has a abstract methods. And in abstract class it does not create a object. Okay, that's the reason. And another thing is final. Finally basically used it is a final, we cannot change anything in that. So and the final keyword we have to use in a constructor. uh, in constructor basically it has not, we cannot inherit it. So in Java constructor is not inherited in Java. So there is a, because the constructor in it Java, because because each class, and each class has its own own constructor. So that's the reason. So we cannot, so in Java constructor is not inherited. And synchronizer, basically synchronizer is a keyword. And when it is applied to, it is user in Java base, it is a user to user for, it is a restriction of any thread. When any apply any synchronizer keyword apply any class. So at the time they apply restriction. So in thread it can run at a time one thread. So if any problem, any error, any confliction in a code, so you can apply synchronizer. So in that there is a one thread can run at a time. So synchronizer basically applied, basically restrict the thread, so they can run one by one at a time. So they can execute, so execute at a time. So they could, so the code will be executed as per the requirement. Okay. And so that's about the constructor. And we can another, also constructor, and another thing is that the constructor is a, when we create an object of a class, so constructor is automatically called at the time of object creation. When you create a class object using new keyword, basically new keyword is basically used to create a object. And a constructor is used to initialize the value of that object. And using new keyword, they assign the object memory to, sorry, allow the allocate the memory of object. Okay. This new keyword. So that's all about the constructor. And also the advantage of constructor and the main purpose of constructor. We can say that the main purpose of constructor, it is a initialize an object. Okay. That's the all. And another things, constructor does not have return types, because it does not return anything. And we cannot override. And constructor overloading, basically constructor overloading means that constructor, we can pass different type of parameters. And there is a no argument parameter, there is a we can pass two three, as per the requirement we can pass different parameter. So this is called parameter sorry, this is called method overloading. So that's the concept of constructor. So thank you so much.